Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hello to everybody in Periscope and hey to everybody on Facebook. What is happening? It is Monday. It is Monday, March 19th, I believe. Yeah, March 19th, 2018. Good to see you. Good to be a part of your life and good for you being a part of my life. Hello over there on Periscope. Nice to see you once again, Jennifer Bliss. What's going on, Tambourine? It's me, Sonja. How are you? Hi, Sarah. Hi, Emma. Hi, Trey. What up, homie? Hampton University. Hate you. Hi, Candy. Hi, Sonja. What's happening? It's good to check in with y'all and let y'all know what's going on this week. I'm doing my best to hold my head because I feel like it's about to blow up. And it's blowing up because goddamn Mercury is in Aries and it's about to go retrograde, and the sun, the spring equinox, is going to kick in tomorrow at 12:15 p.m. and it's going to be more Aries energy, and good God, is driving me crazy. However, it's allowing us to go forward in the ways in which we need to go forward. First of all, I want to thank all the people that came to Atlanta this past weekend. We had an awesome time. It was an intimate gathering of folks. A handful of villages that came out. If you don't know nothing about Wordlife Astrology, the village, please hit me up at wordlifeastrology.com/news. That's wordlifeastrology.com/news and become a part of the village. We have extended weekly forecasts. We have monthly forecasts of each sign. You get your natal chart. It's a $20 per month subscription, and it's only going to last up until September. The village has become teachers, and the teachers have become students. That's for sure. And it's just us coming together like a village should, to love on each other in the way in which we know how to love on each other. Bring our special magic to the village. Squirrel. This is why I want to talk about the village, because this has been heavy on my heart the last 5 days or so, in that people have a way of bigging up themselves to be a part of a village. And it's not who's superior or who's bigger in the village that matters, right? And your village could be your family. Your village can be Sonja Marie's Word Life, the village. Your village could be you and your husband. Your village can be you at your workplace. Whatever your village denotes to be, like, everybody comes with their special magic. What happens is that folks in the village seem to allow ego to take over. And the reason why I'm really putting this out, because the sun represents ego. The sun represents that illuminating force that overshines anything and everything, right? Thus, ego, right? And if ego is telling you that you're better than the next one, if ego is telling you that what your magic is and what you bought on Saturday is worth $50 and what I bought on Sunday is worth $75 and blah, 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 you owe me $25. Is that real? All I'm saying is this. No one, everyone, I should say, should get their money's worth, should allow the energy that they put out be reciprocated by the value that they put out, right? If I do something, pay me my money, bottom line. But there's a bigger picture to that. And the bigger picture is that as we recognize ego overstepping that boundary of superiority, overstepping that boundary of what I need to get versus what it is you give, like these fucking fakers out there, like fakers and fakem takers. The takers that don't want to act like they're takers, but they really taking. I hope you understand where I'm coming from, because my brain is moving 1,000 miles per hour. I told you Mercury is in Aries, and I swear I'm headed down to 405 right now, but I'm still in my house. Here's the thing. Check your ego at the door when it comes to dealing with your village, because we need each other more than ever now. Nobody is superior over the next. Nobody. Alright? So remember that. Hi, sweetie pie. Remember that as we go. Hey, my dear. Remember that as we go into this space, as we go into the sun in Aries, because she will take you. The illuminating force of Aries will take you beyond the superiority factor and will say, listen, I was better than that motherfucker last week, so you know what? I'm going to do this on my own and exit the village. Really? You going to do that? You going to do that thing there? When everybody needs you and you need everybody, you going to do that. Pump your brakes, y'all. Y'all realize that the sun is in Aries. Mercury, how we think, how we process information, is in Aries. Venus is in Aries. How we love, how we relate to money, our value, and our worth. Aries is necessary when it comes to Aries energy, with the sun going into Aries tomorrow. 12:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, is necessary to jumpstart situations. It's very industrious. You know what I'm saying? It takes ideas and it goes for it. Aries energy has a hard time finishing situations, finishing things. Why? Because, it's a leader like that. And when it starts it doesn't really have time to finish it because it's on to the next idea. Right? Aries is good for that. Just have a team of people that can help you, the village, hence the freaking village, not my village, but your village, whatever village you enlist to help you with that, right? We do need people to follow up. But here's the thing. Those things can be necessary to jumpstart situations, right? Because maybe you've been sitting on your ass for so long. Maybe you've been scared about some certain things. Fear has come in and crept up on you. So it's time to do that. But don't go too fast. Maintain your speed. Maintain your speed. Because with Mercury going retrograde on Thursday, throwing everything out of whack. By the way, it's at 8:19 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Mercury will go retrograde, throwing everything out of whack. Here comes the arguments. Aries is self-centered, so it argues out of the need to feel right, to be right. You understand? To know that my ego, I'm a baby. I'm a baby, Aries energy. I'm juvenile. I can say what I want to say, do what I want to do because what I'm doing is right because I'm the bold one that stepped outside the freaking thing to do it. Did you really? But you know you had people helping you, right? Fuck that. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Understand this, is that when Mercury spins out of Aries, that the whole processing gets misconstrued. You dig? Because you think you're really on your own. You become way individual. Arguments happen. Car accidents happen more than anything because Aries represents everything that moves fast. Please be careful out there, y'all. It's not worth it. It's totally not worth it to be first, to be fast, to be better, to be, the biggest. It's not worth it in this moment in time. You know why? Because like my mother say, we all gonna go. It's all gonna end. We all racing to the grave at the same time. Like, give me a break. Enjoy your steps as you go along. Take the speed, maintain your speed, like I said, but take that and sit back when you need to. Be practical. Which brings me to this point. Mars is in Capricorn this week. So this thing with Mars in Capricorn, Sun in Aries, Venus in Aries, Mercury in Aries going retrograde, Capricorn is doing its best to pull you in a different direction. It's squared. It's challenging. You add a lot of discipline and responsibility to your speed when you have Capricorn in Mars in Capricorn, because you're doing your best to try to maintain that speed from a practical, responsible space. And hopefully not become pessimistic about the thing. Because that Capricorn energy is extremely pessimistic. Thank you for sharing over in Facebook. I really appreciate when y'all share. Because even though some of this information, squirrel, may not be for you, it could be for somebody else. You dig? That's how we give in the village. In your village, in my village, and everybody else's village. Yo, give from your heart. But when you recognize them fake them takers, run for the hills and leave them a cupcake because they need something. They need some kind of nourishment. Maybe they'll get it after they eat. The point of the matter is, this is a tricky week in which the gear starts to kick off. Understand that nothing is going to happen before it's time. So don't press yourself on that. You dig? Please, please, and very please. Does anybody have any questions? Because this is a quick one today. We got things to do. We got people to see. It's Mercury Aries. It's time to move fast. It's time to make that thing happen. And yes, although I'm doing my best to slow down, it's hitting a lot of fire planets in me. But at least we're getting things done. And we're seeing what we need to see. And being open, right? Good to see you too. And being open to the change that's coming. A lot of wounds have been re-evaluated over the past couple of weeks, so hopefully you learn from them. You made it live, but I'm about to go. Good to see you here, all right? It means be bold. Thank you for the questions. I like questions. It does mean to be bold, but it means, somebody asked on the Periscope, does this mean to be bold? Yes. But be bold with trepidation. Be bold with concern. Be bold with a slight sense of responsibility. It's not time to be bold and like ram your head up against the wall, because you may get some kickback from that. You dig? You may get some kickback from that. So the point of the matter is if you're going to go forward, watch your steps as you're going forward. It's time to be clear about how forward you're going. And with Mercury being in retrograde on the 22nd, Thursday, up until the 15th, how fast are you really going to go? Right? Decisions need to slow down, especially big ticket decisions like cars and houses and stuff like that. Listen, if Aries is fast and the brain can move fast and then it goes retro, it's like dizzying. Thank you for sharing on Facebook. I really appreciate y'all. Not only slow down, be bold. It's a stick and move situation. It's a stick and move, and it's not something like I was just explaining to Sweet Precious over here that's chilling in the crib. It's not a time to like, what did I say, Precious? I just lost it.
I forgot now too.
I know. I just had it on my tongue there. But it's about stick and move, and it's about learning how to basically assess where you're going and move from there. That's not what I was going to say.
Not being attached.
Not being attached to it. Right? I hope that made sense, because I was going to say something else, Precious. I forgot. It's all good in the hood, baby. Okay. That's enough. Happy New Year to y'all. Happy Western Astrology New Year tomorrow when the sun goes into Aries. Be good to yourself. Be good to everybody else that's around you. I hope that this broadcast has helped in some kind of way. I know what I was going to say. I'm glad God gave it back to me. Boom. God said that oftentimes information is not enough. There are times where information is needed, especially when there's a lot of air sign influence. There's not too much air sign, nor is it water sign influences other than Neptune and Jupiter happening right now. But this is a time in which we have to practically move, and move in a practical way. I said the same thing, but it's different in two different spaces. This is about sticking and moving. It's about understanding your movements. It's about rationalizing, or I should say, thinking about your movements, or I should say, making a purpose out of your movements as you move. It's not about manic speed. If you let the manic energy take over, again, you will run into the walls. This is about experience this week. There's not enough information that can tell you what it is that you need to do in this moment in time. You just have to do it. You have to exercise the right to be able to fall on your face when you need to fall on your face and pick yourself back up. Forgive yourself and keep moving. Don't spend too much time waddling over it. That will not help you. Trust and believe, because trucks are moving by you on the highway as you're in the middle of the highway crying about what you just did. Ain't no time. Wipe your tears and keep on moving. I'm just saying. Okay, that's what I wanted to say, and I'm glad it came back. Have an awesome day. Have an awesome week. Love yourself, forgive yourself, and stick and move when you can, all right? Be good.